Hey guys! Alright, so just warning you, this video might be kind of long because today was a very eventful day at my orthodontist appointment. I was there for close to 3 hours, so it was really eventful, and I actually felt a little emotional toward the end, but I'm good. So let me just tell you all about it. First things first, I went there, they took some x-rays, they took some pictures of my mouth, and let me show you that. These are actually, they gave them to me. These are the pictures that they took. So, kind of showing the top teeth, and as you can see, they're not straight at all, so I'm sorry. But, okay. Top, kind of how it's open, bottom teeth. And here on the side ones, you can really see how open of a bite I have. So, open bite on the side, and then this was me biting. So biting down, this is my open bite, which is pretty severe. So the pictures were there. They took an x-ray. Oh, this is an x-ray of like my entire mouth. And yes, you can really see the openings here, like how open my bite is. So essentially what they well, let me back up. So I think I mentioned in my first video that when I first went to an orthodontist, they said that I would have to get jaw surgery. So I explained that to this orthodontist, and she told me that, they weren't all completely wrong about the surgery. However, she feels that there is a way to fix my open bite and my crooked teeth by just doing a couple of things and getting braces. Now, one of the things that was definitely a surprise to me was that the treatment for me would be 2 to 3 years. So it's actually kind of long, and partially it's because I am older, I'm 27, but also because I have such a severe open bite that without surgery, this is going to take some time to correct. So some of the other things that need to happen is they're going to have to extract 8 teeth. 7, 8 teeth. They're going to have to take out 8 teeth, which is kind of scary to me. I've never had permanent teeth pulled. The teeth that they're pulling out are, because I actually have my wisdom teeth, so they're going to take out my 4 wisdom teeth in the back, and then I believe it was like this one and these. I can't remember which ones, but there are 4 in the front and my 4 wisdom teeth. Those are the ones I need to take out, because what was explained to me was my wisdom teeth, the way that they're growing out, they're actually contributing to my open bite. And so we obviously don't want that, so we're going to have to remove them. But also, in order to straighten my teeth, especially the bottom, they're going to have to remove those teeth to create space so that they can be corrected and aligned properly. So it's kind of a big step, to decide to do that, but it does prevent me from getting surgery, which is what I initially was like, I am not doing this if I have to have surgery. But she did explain a couple things to me. I didn't mention this in my other videos, but my 2 teeth here are kind of sensitive. Not kind of, they're really sensitive to cold, and the reason is because my roots are a little bit exposed. And what the orthodontist explained to me is that because I have an open bite, I put so much pressure and so much work in biting and chewing with my molars, my side teeth, that it's causing my gums to kind of lift a little bit because I do so much work with those teeth. So because of that, I have to, it's another reason really to correct this bite issue, because I can't tell you how painful it is sometimes to have cold in there or air, and it's just a pain. So to be able to correct that as well is going to be amazing. So that was another reason, and essentially the big reason why it's going to take so long is because of the open bite. So but that is a treatment for me. They're going to give me braces. I chose to get clear braces so that, because I don't want them to be that noticeable, especially because I'm older and I work with people, like talking to people and explaining things. So they explained to me that they only do ceramic on the top. They don't do that on the bottom, because the bottom teeth, if they were to use that same material, like the ceramic brackets, that it can kind of cause damage to your top teeth. So that's why they don't use those in the bottom. So it's going to be metal on the bottom, ceramic on top. And yeah, I mean, that's kind of it. I I was really emotional kind of toward the end, because I was like, wow, this is actually happening, and I'm gonna go through kind of a crazy procedure minus the surgery to get this done. But I know, thanks to YouTube, I know that a lot of people have gone through the same procedures, and so I was prepared for anything really. It was just kind of like, oh wow, this is actually happening. So I just wanted to do kind of a quick one right now. I know I said initially it was going to be a long one, but I'm still feeling a little weird right now, so I don't want to film everything. I will talk, maybe I'll make one tomorrow about how much it's going to cost, what my payment plan is going to be like. Oh, but one thing I needed to mention, because of my open bites, because I can't really chew with my front teeth, one thing that I also have an issue with is my tongue pushes forward when I try to eat or whatever. It's I have a habit of pushing my front teeth, or pushing my tongue against it. So they're going to place an appliance, kind of like a retainer, probably next week, so that I stop, or that I train my tongue not to keep doing that. So today they applied the spacers to place that appliance next week, and I don't know if you can see them. There's one, one and two. So two on each side, and that's just so that they can create space to place the retainer. And generally they do rubber spacers, but I guess because my teeth are so tight and so close together, they couldn't, like every time they kept doing it, it kept ripping, and it actually kind of hurt because she kept pushing it really hard, even with like floss, and it made my gum bleed a little bit, which it still kind of hurts. But the other ones, and they decided, well, this is just metal because this is going to keep ripping. So they put in the metal ones, which those didn't hurt at all. It was just the pushing of the rubber one that really hurt my gum, and it's still sensitive. But the metal ones didn't hurt, and it's just going to create some space. They told me to avoid eating chewy food or anything sticky, because they can come out. And if they come out, I have to go back so they can put them back in to make sure that we get that space before my next appointment. I made my next appointment for exactly a week from today, and if I didn't misunderstand, I believe they are going to put on the braces next week. And so I'm excited. I think it's going to be awesome. I'm just a little nervous at the same time, and the idea of having them for 2 to 3 years is kind of, it's not like scary, but it's just like, wow, that's a lot longer than I expected it to be. But you never know. I mean, maybe if I do things correctly, and if if my mouth decides to work and cooperate, maybe it'll be a little sooner than that. But either way, so this is kind of what I have. It's the spacers. I'll show you the pictures, but I'll make another video to talk about the financial plan that I've made with them, how much it costs, and everything else. So that's it for now. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you later. Bye.